How's it going, everyone? Want to go over a bunch of PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game news? Pretty cool demo is available right now, and I have to say, a kind of bigger demo than you might be typically used to. It's a game that's going a bit under the radar that's coming out in February, but obviously of a very notable IP as well, so we'll talk about that. If you're into some JRPG music, it's going to be something you'll want to have an eye on and probably check out. Speaking of JRPGs, Disgaea's latest entry will be coming to the West, and we've got a release window for that, hitting a plethora of different platforms, and a brand new stealth action adventure game has been announced for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. More on that at the end of this video. But first of all, Theatrhythm Final Fantasy, I should say Final Bar Line, is available as a demo. I'm so used to it being called Theatrhythm Final Fantasy, but nonetheless, this demo, gotta say, there's quite a bit as far as track lists go. Like, if I remember back in the day with, like, Guitar Hero, when those demos came out, like, there were no tracks whatsoever in those demos. I might be crazy and I might be misremembering, but they've got a pretty loaded track list for a demo, all things considered, and it will carry over your progress into the main game, and the demo gives you a generous selection of 30 tracks from the massive playlist. Overall, the game is going to have 385 Final Fantasy tracks in the Standard Edition alone, plus 27 more in the Deluxe Edition, and there will be multiple DLC packs featuring music from other Square Enix franchises like Nier, Octopath Traveler, the Mana series, Saga, and so on and so forth. So, the music stages in the game fall into three types: the battle music stage, the field music stage, and the event music stage. So those are going to be the three different types of stages. And then as far as the tracks that are going to be available in the demo, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 5, Final Fantasy 7, 13, 14, and 15 are all going to be featured in the demo. The 7 tracks, I imagine, is what a lot of you guys care about. The opening bomb mission, Let the Battle Begin, Fight On, The Chase, and then the main theme of Final Fantasy VII. I love the FF13 soundtrack. Defiers of Fate, Saber's Edge, Blinded by Light, that's a good one. March of the Dreadnought, and then Desperate Struggle are all going to be available from that. For FF15, you've got Stand Your Ground, The Fight Is On, Apocalypsis Noctis. Final Fantasy XIV, you've got Hard to Miss, On Westerly Winds, The Land Breed, Serenity, Torn from the Heavens, To the Sun, and Nemesis. FF5, you've got the main theme of FF5, Battle 1, Battle 2, the Chocobo theme, and then Harvest as well. The Rebel Army, Battle Theme 1, Town, and main theme will be from Final Fantasy 2. So all of that is going to be available within the demo. If you're a fan of music rhythm titles, if you're a fan of JRPG soundtracks, which if you're a fan of JRPGs at all, how can you not be? And this will be one that is going to be worthwhile to check out. Now, there is something to note as far as buying the game. So there is a lot of bonus content that is going to be released for this game. Again, the base game is going to have you quite a bit of content, but there's going to be a lot more on top of that when it comes to things like season passes and whatnot and what forth. So the base game is $49.99. That'll get you a loaded lineup of tracks. Then you've got the Digital Deluxe Edition. That'll go up to $79.99, where you'll get the base game, special music tracks, and Season Pass Volume 1. And then the Premium Digital Deluxe Edition, which will get you 3 Season Pass volumes on top of a special music track and Theatrhythm Final Bar Line, of course. So all of that will be available in the top edition, but for now, if you do want to check out the demo, that is going to be available for you. The full game does drop on February the 16th, so a little bit of a ways away, but that'll be here before you know it. Alright, next up, Disgaea 7 Vows of the Virtueless has been confirmed to come to the West this fall for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch, and PC, I should say. The game just dropped on PlayStation 5, 4, and Switch in Japan on January 26th, but now it will be coming stateside. The Deluxe Edition will also be available. It'll include a copy of the game, digital soundtrack, and digital art book. A limited edition will also be available for $159, which includes a copy of the Deluxe Edition, the Art of War hardcover art book, Songs of Horror, 2-disc original soundtrack, steelbook, and an art display, a teacup, and a collector's box. All of that for $159, which, yes, $159 is super expensive for, you know, any collector's edition, but that is a pretty loaded lineup for a collector's edition. Disgaea kind of has its fan base. I don't see a franchise like this expanding to a great degree, just because if you kind of try to reinvent the wheel with a game like this, you're really going to probably push away the people that kind of brought you to the dance, and you're up to Game 7 right now. And this one, from a visual standpoint, like, it's got a total charming look to it, and Disgaea has been something that, yes, it is a bit grindy, but at the same time, It's so charming, so comedic at times, and has a great cast of characters, and this one is noting that it's back and better than ever in Disgaea 7 Vows of the Virtueless. Join Fuji as he embarks on a perilous journey of redemption and experience unique features new to the Disgaea series. Embark on one HL of a strategy RPG adventure and utilize the devilishly exciting new features including jumbification, hell mode, and item reincarnation to take your fighting team to the next level. Then unlock new and improved auto battle by successfully completing each stage and see how your team stacks up in online ranked battles with over 40 different character classes to choose from. You can customize your team to suit the ever-changing tides of battle. Disgaea 7 Vows of the Virtueless, again, scheduled for a release sometime in the fall. Hopefully we'll get an official release date sometime here soon, but that's still gonna be a ways away. You know, you're talking at least 8 months from now, so gonna be a while before we officially get it, but for now, you can get excited for it, and again, it just dropped in Japan as well, so I'm sure content has been rolling out on social media and whatnot. Lastly, I do want to note that Close to the Sun developer Storm in a Teacup have announced a brand new stealth action adventure title, Steelseed, and it will be coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. This is a next-generation exclusive, and it's noted Steelseed follows the last survivors of Earth who are being kept safe underground by artificial intelligence-powered machines following mankind's own near destruction of the planet as they defend themselves against a new threat. It represents the most challenging project till now for Storm in a Teacup, featuring both a varied combat and stealth system and an incredibly deep and emotional storytelling. Studio CEO and creative director told IGN it's an epic journey that'll test your humanity. Based on the trailer that has dropped, the announcement trailer, which IGN got the official look on, technically speaking, looks quite good. Like, this is a game that definitely has a nice ambiance to it, and the lighting looks fantastic. Ultimately, we'll have to see how the game itself turns out. Like, we know so little about it at this stage of the game, but nice to see more new IPs kind of come together, and hopefully some of them do stick for a long time. Obviously, when it comes to next generation titles, the development cycles for these games have been getting longer and longer, so we'll see how this one does, and if it ultimately turns into something of a franchise of sorts, you know, it'll be a while before we get a follow-up title. Let's just hope this one turns out well when it does drop in 2024, and again, always with release windows that are a ways away like this, take it with a grain of salt for now, and you just hope for the best that the game is going to hit the expected window. And that's going to do it for me. Again, Theatrhythm, Final Bar Line, excuse me, I'm going to keep saying Theatrhythm Final Fantasy, just so used to that from the 3DS title. Theatrhythm Final Bar Line will be dropping on February 16th, but you can check out a demo that is available, and again, 30 tracks for that. Disgaea 7 Vows of the Virtueless will be coming to PS5, PS4, Switch, and PC this fall with its Western release. The PC version, by the way, a new release for the Western audience as well, and then stealth action adventure title Steelseed will be dropping on next generation platforms in 2024. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.